Hello everybody, welcome to Nature's People. Today we're going to talk about why is that whenever we have breakfast or lunch, we have something called sleeping coma. In literal words, I might as well better say that why do we feel sleepy, groggy, tired, and exhausted after having a huge meal or lunch, breakfast or dinner, and we have this tendency of feeling sleepy and lethargic. Why does that happen? Today I'm going to explain that to you. Stay tuned. Let's go deep into the video. Right. So this term sleeping coma refers to the response of your body, both enzymes and your endocrine system, which is responsible for producing hormones in your body, to sort of respond to an increase or uptake in the amount of nutrients inside of a body. So here's how I can explain you guys. So how this works, it basically works through the connection of the enteric nervous system. So the enteric nervous system is the part of the nervous system that controls digestion. In your body, you have the brain. The brain is highly sensitive to low amounts of nutrients and also high amounts of nutrients. So when you don't eat, your brain will be very conservative and frugal with its resources, and it will uptake the amount of ketone bodies in your body so that you stay alive. And also, when you're having a surplus of nutrients, your brain cannot process them in a short amount of time, so it makes you feel sort of satiated and full so that you don't overeat and you don't stress the system. So now I was explaining about the enteric nervous system, which is responsible for digestion. When you eat, I'm going to explain the physical process, and then I'll explain first the physical process, and I'll explain the scientific process and how it happens. So the physical process, you eat a huge meal, and then your body sort of gets tired and you feel exhausted, you don't want to work, and you want to sleep, you want to take a nap. Why is that? Because the amount of energy that is directed in the blood flow into the gut is so much so high that a lot of energy has to be redirected and addressed to that region so that your body can be able to digest and absorb all the nutrients and energy so it sustains itself. Well, that's the physical part. Now let's go to the scientific detail by detail on why that happens. So basically, the moment you finish eating that huge meal, what happens is that your body has been communicating with the pancreas. So the pancreas is an endocrine gland that produces three types of enzymes, and it produces hormones also, hormones. It produces insulin and glucagon. So in the presence of insulin, what often happens is that your body, so to say, it's reaching out into the cells, sort of a key to unlock them, to allow nutrients and energy to flow into the cells and various necessary nutrients into the cell so that the cell performs its functions and stays alive to sustain your body. So whenever that happens, what generally happens is that because the brain is sending these signals and all this blood flow is going to the gut, your brain does not really want to expend energy in the different functions it performs. So for those of you guys who do not know, the brain has, so like they say the liver has 500 plus functions. The brain has a sort of unlimited amount of functions in our bodies. It controls your digestion, it controls the amount of hormones, your endocrine system, your digestive system, your respiratory system. It's the nervous system. It is controlling all systems, and it has a wide array of functions that are endless. So it downgrades all these other functions to prioritize food. So what happens is it doesn't want to spend energy on thinking, it doesn't want to spend energy on focus, because thinking, it's an energy demanding process, and your brain doesn't want to cope up with that. So for an instant, which is for the digestive system, that instant, your brain will often just say, you know what, I'll just take these nutrients and I'll chill. When I feel much better, I'll use the nutrients to supply energy to my brain, to me. That's the brain saying. So lastly, I just wanted to emphasize, this is a process that is related to the connection between the enteric nervous system, which is the gut, and the central nervous system, which is the brain and the spinal cord. And the main purpose of this process is to be resourceful as far as energy consumption is concerned. And a lot of doctors and physicians out there will say, oh, well, if you feel sleepy after eating, you're insulin resistant. No, you're not insulin resistant. You're just fine. It's just that your brain and body is sort of adjusting to make sure all the resources and nutrients are well used for the efficiency of the body. Guys, stay tuned. I hope these videos are not that much bad. Thank you for tuning in. Hoping to see you in the next one. There are a lot of curiosity videos coming on the way. Next video, stay tuned. Why did the US invade Japan? Why did the US launch those Little Boy and Fat Man into the Japanese main islands? Thank you. Stay tuned. Please share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.